Just when you think you've got it all figured out as far as a timeline of these new crossovers, Mazda goes and changes everything. I don't know if this is a new plan or what they've planned all along, but we're going to cover the latest information on the CX-90 that I can share with you, and it's not so good of news.
More car vids. More car vids.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama, and we're so excited about the CX-90. This will be the large class 8-passenger crossover from Mazda, the first ever 8-passenger. We're getting back into the 6-cylinder business, and in fact, inline 6, turbocharged, and some electrification. So kind of the best of all worlds coming into this vehicle, the first of the new crossovers to land in America. And it seems like we keep getting news that is more and more disappointing. So in the CX-90 update, don't worry. As I said, and as we know, it will be released along the same timeline as the CX-50 was in 22. So somewhere in that April 23 timeline is when the first arrivals will happen. It'll probably be that end of March, but April is the first official launch of the CX-90. So it's still coming around that time in spring. And we will still be getting allocated the first in January. Everybody gets one to start out with. So excited for that. What's changing, however, is just last week or the week before, we were talking about how Mazda is going to be releasing new information about their 2025 and 2030 plan. And we were hoping that this new crossover or crossovers would get slid into that information. Not so fast, my friend. The CX-90 will not be officially premiered. Their global premiere will not happen until January of 2023. However, we will have more information from Mazda this month than ever before on the CX-90 because they will begin some marketing plans of ad teasers or teaser ads. Very common, I'm sure, similar to that rear fender of the bold fenders of the CX-50 from last year. You remember that? That came out just a few days before the official release of the CX-50. So we're going to see some things later this month, get us more excited about the CX-90, and won't have that global premiere until January. What this means is there will not be any new crossovers, CX-70 or CX-90, at the LA Auto Show later this month. Sorry. And as always, I'll be here on the Boulevard with any new information to share between now and when those teasers start to hit. They will be coming to some connected apps and OTT perhaps, and of course the direct communication between Mazda and its owners or Mazda loyal folks through email and other outlets such as MazdaUSA.com. So just be aware and check your email. I do have some other news to share on the CX-50, but before I do that, I do just want to say we're experiencing a little bit of the hurricane coming through, Hurricane Nicole. I hope that everybody in Florida survived it okay as it continues to go kind of northwest up through Alabama, touching Georgia, and up through the Carolinas. So everybody just please stay safe. And what I would like to share about the CX-50, actually I saw it first on Auto Evolution. They are having a hard time getting their numbers up on the CX-50 production because of employee retention. So you remember the magic number was 4,000 employees and they got as high as 3,700. Seems like with low unemployment, people are easily going to other places and not sticking around for that long. So it's been a problem for them to go from one shift to 2 shifts and really double that production. You'll remember that Mazda set up for 150,000 units. So in theory, that takes the average 300,000 sales in this country and brings that up to 4 to 450. But we do share the CX-50 with Canada and our neighbors down south. By the way, comment down below if you're in Mexico and have the CX-50. I'm not sure that it's made it down south of the border yet, but so do comment below if you are now having the CX-50s arrive. This year, of course, their projection was somewhere around 65,000, and next year it's going to be similar from what I understand based on current projections, because they can't go to that second shift. So they're going to be about 80,000 units shy of that 150 total. What does this mean for the future of the CX-50? I think with strong sales, which were just over 16,000 from end of March through October, which I'm just in this country. So I know we've also had some sales in Canada. Still not sure about Mexico, but they're going to keep churning these out and keep producing. I do expect a big shot in the arm here in these last couple of months of the year, and hopefully we will continue to see those positions filled, and they can go to that second shift and pick up their production to the levels that they want, so that we can get to 500,000 units in the U.S. sales, and hopefully 2025 is the projection. So that would just be amazing with the CX-70, CX-90, and CX-50 helping us get another 150 to 175,000 units here in America. If you're in the North Alabama area or southern Tennessee and looking for a new position with a great company, check out Mazda Toyota Manufacturing there in Huntsville. I think it's a great place to work, and you're working for two great manufacturers, two great products. So give them a shout and see if it's a good fit for you. That's all I have for this CX-90 update. Of course, like I said, I'll be here listening for all the latest Mazda news, especially CX-90 news, because I want it as quick as possible. And then we can roll on from the spring arrival of CX-90 to the CX-70 and just get these numbers up, and more Mazda owners and drivers to build the Mazda passion. If you have any additional questions, you can text me at 334-718-0504, and I'll see you on the next one.
More